this classic question that we've had, are you depressed? And today it might be a slightly shorter live, we'll have to see, but I want to share 5 things. And the first one I want to say is, okay, if you're in an environment, like if you're at work or even if you're at school, and there is somebody who makes fun of you, talks about you, but it's almost in a way like they seem fixated on you because they just won't stop thinking about you or talking about you. And in this case, you have to remember that you are actually very, very blessed because they're taken by you. And you possess something so powerful. You have so many blessings that they're just fixated on you. And if you're in a situation where they're putting you down, saying negative things about you, it's amazing because sometimes the things that are actually supposed to make you upset should be the thing that makes you most joyful. Not that you would want somebody to dislike you or be putting you down, but it's the idea that you have something so special, so amazing, that they just can't stop thinking about you. And so a lot of times when there are people who say or do things that make you feel really sad or really depressed, it's amazing because it's the actual opposite. They would not be talking about you unless you possess something that they found desirable, somehow unattainable. And they're watching you and they're like, wow, you have this thing. And they just don't know how to get it. So let's go to number 2. In these 5 things, are you depressed? And I just said, you've got this thing that somebody wants. Let's talk about celebrity culture. I know sometimes, even the way we talk about celebrity, or you may hear somebody talk about celebrity, I think sometimes celebrities remind you of who you are. What do I mean by this? Many celebrities have unlimited resources in terms of material things. They're not going to worry about how much it costs for a meal or where to stay. There are some who are not doing as well as they seem to be. But let's say for the ones who are wealthy, they're not going to be worried about, their next meal. Hi, Joaquin. So glad that you're here. Hi, Joaquin. Thank you for the like. You guys you're generous today. Natalie S. Hi, so glad you're here. So celebrities are not going to be worried about their next meal for the most part, or where they're going to stay, or, if they want to buy an article of clothing, it's not going to be something they're going to go crazy over. So I think sometimes and Joaquin and Natalie S., I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the likes. You guys are just wonderful. So I think sometimes when people think about celebrities, Joaquin says, what if I subscribe? That would be wonderful, Joaquin. We're ready for you to subscribe. We have such amazing people that follow our site. So yes, Coach D4208. Hi, Coach D4208 says, say hi to me. Very happy to say hi to you, Coach D4208. So glad you're here. Mike L, so glad you're here. Natalie S says, oop, I don't know what that means, but I'm still so glad you're here. Joaquin, your presence is just so wonderful and so valued. So when we ask the question, are you depressed? And we go back to these 5 things, you can also go back to the live to see the first things that I said. Now, Natalie S. says, are you in a room that is dark? Well, we can't tell you everything, but Natalie S., you are absolutely wonderful for wondering about that. So we'll have to keep that as a perhaps future topic. Hello, Arnold Schwarzenegger is here. And Kentrell says, I. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm so glad that you're here, Kentrell. So you guys, I'm glad you're here. From time to time, I'm going to look down and see what you guys are doing and what you're saying, but put the likes in the chat as you come in. It's so wonderful to have you here. And you guys know that this is a place where you're liked, you are welcomed. I want you to feel happy when you're here. Kentrell says hi. Hi, Kentrell. I want you to feel welcome. I want you to feel comfortable. So let's go back into this. Joe Quinn says, can you type this? Oh, interesting. Natalie S. says, thank you so much for welcoming me. Yes, Natalie S., you're absolutely wonderful. You guys have such a brilliant, beautiful way about you. And I think those are the people that are attracted to the live. So thank you for being here. Okay, so let's go back in. So when you think about celebrities, again, I'm going back to that idea when we ask, are you depressed? And I'm giving you 5 thoughts tonight. And I already gave you 1 and 2. So we're on 3. Bonifacio Alcantar, I'm so glad that you're here. And this is a place where everybody is so kind, welcoming, and just the beauty that we have here. It's a place where everyone can feel comfortable. So now back to this idea about celebrities, okay? I think sometimes you might think someone is just starstruck or so, silly for being enamored with another person when they're just another person like you. But the thing is, sometimes I think people are so fascinated by celebrities because they actually know that the celebrities possess something or an ability where they've made a connection that they too are capable of. Kentrell says, I just subscribed. Thank you so much, Kentrell. I'm so glad that you subscribed. Hope that you'll come with us on our journeys and our discussions. Also, forgot to tell you earlier, to everyone, Joaquin, Bonifacio Alcantar, am I the only one? No, you're not. I'm glad that you're here. Oh, I think, Joaquin, you have interesting things that you're able to type in the chat. Maybe you are. They do look very interesting. I don't know how you're able to type them, but that's very cool. So Natalie S., Joaquin, Bonifacio Alcantar, Kentrell, everyone, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm so glad that you guys are here. Mike L., Coach D4208. So you guys, if you want us to, we've been developing the website and we're getting so much positive attention. As you guys know, I'll mention today, Doja Cat put us in her Instagram story not too long ago. And so one of the wonderful things about our community is it's really celebrities and leaders that follow us. So you never know who's in the chat, but they can be quiet, they can be to themselves, or they can be expressive. But everyone should be comfortable here. So yeah, Natalie S., I'm so glad that you're here. So Joaquin says, what is your favorite animal? Okay, so let's get to that point. I'm going to get to that question in a moment, but let me just finish this idea of why people are so fascinated with celebrities. I think you sometimes see a piece of yourself in them. You know that you have the potential to have endless wealth, to have endless possibility, to travel wherever you want, and to eat what you want, and you don't have to worry about cost and all of those things. So I think it's really, really It might not be just a silly infatuation or attention that you're giving them. It might be that they remind you that you have the same capabilities that they do. Contrell, thank you for the happy faces. Natalie S. says, me, you. Oh, thank you for the hearts. So sweet. Okay, so Joe Quinn says, what is your favorite animal? So I'm not sure if Joe Quinn is asking me or everyone in the chat. So if everyone in the chat, just type in your favorite animal. That would be so interesting to know, actually. And I'll read out the interesting ones. So you guys, I would say I love all animals. They're wonderful. But I especially love dogs. I just do. I think they're amazing, intuitive, kind, sweet. They're so great. Oh, Contrell says a tiger. Wonderful. Okay. So Contrell, why do you like tigers? I would love to know. Natalie says everyone. Oh, Natalie's giving love to everyone. So sweet, Natalie. You are so sweet. Natalie S., it almost looks like you're typing a bunny. Maybe a bunny is your favorite animal? Set the timer in a leopard. Okay, Control likes leopards as well. Control likes tigers, leopards. Natalie looks like she likes bunnies. This is great engagement, you guys. I'm so glad that you have so many good ideas and thoughts. Yep. Natalie S. says, yep. Okay, so that was I think I'm up to number 4 now. Are you depressed? And something to remember. Okay. Now, so tonight we had the presidential debates, and I don't know if you guys are into them at all, but it was interesting. But there's also something I want to say about that. Contrell says, I like them because they're like big cats. Oh, okay, tigers. Oh, that's beautiful, Contrell. Yes, I love cats too. Cats can be a little bit aloof at times, a little bit, mysterious, but I love them too. Joe Quinn says, here's the bunny. Very cool. Let's see. Here's the bunny. Taco is talking about, I think, the British television. That's wonderful. Okay, Natalie says she's only depressed when someone passes away. Okay. Well, this is another thing that I want to say. Okay, so we had the presidential debates tonight. Oh, well, let me address that too, Natalie S. It's so challenging. There are so many painful things to sort through at times in life. But it's so important as often as you can. That's why it's important to laugh, to dance, to have fun as often as you can. When you do have those positive moments, don't shy away from them. Don't feel guilty for being happy, because when challenging things come, sometimes those happy moments you had can help you through the challenging times. Natalie S., you're so beautiful to share your feelings. Joe Quinn says, mine is an elephant. Oh, wow. Okay, so Joe Quinn loves elephants. They are so majestic and so beautiful. Absolutely. Okay, so you guys keep talking about the elephants. The animals that you like. I love hearing that. Natalie S. says, thank you so much. Thank you, Natalie. So now, going back to the presidential debates, there are some times when there are huge events, and it looks like everybody's doing this or everybody's doing that. But remember to also stay on your own schedule and don't get too caught up. Now, they're very important conversations. The presidential debate is an important conversation. None of that is to be downplayed. But in all of the things that excite people and that get everybody up, don't forget to also be focused on your plan, what you're doing, away from the hubbub, the television, the internet, the magazines, all of the flashy excitement. Stay focused on your dreams too. Contrell says animals have feelings too. Absolutely. You learn that. Thank you all for the likes. You guys are so wonderful. You learn that especially from YouTube. When you watch those videos, little animals that you never even thought are basically like human. You never thought that they see themselves as human. There was, I don't know the name of the person, but he had a very interesting perspective. He said basically every creature sees themselves as a human in the middle. And I thought that was so interesting and concerning at the same time, because you think people don't necessarily think of animals that way. So, you think, oh my goodness, they have feelings just like we do. And it makes your perspective so much wider, and then concerning about how we treat them. But yeah. So thank you guys. Your comments tonight, you guys are absolutely alive and vibrant. So I want to remind you guys that when you come here, it's a place for you to feel so comfortable, so welcome, so happy. It's like walking into a room where you know you're liked, where you know you're invited, where you know you're welcome, where people are not criticizing you, where people are not putting you down, where you can just say whatever ideas you have. It is just a space that I want you guys to feel absolutely comfortable. So I just want to reiterate some of the beautiful people that are here. Contrell, Natalie S., Joa Quinn. Let's see, who else is here? Taco is here. Let's see, who else is here? Contrell, Joa Quinn, Natalie S., Benifacio Alcantar is here. Arnold Schwarzenegger is here. Now, you guys may laugh. You might say, "Oh, well, that's not the actual Schwarzenegger," but we're happy to have Arnold Schwarzenegger here. Whether it's a celebrity or not, but I want you guys to know we do have a lot of celebrities that peek in on what we're doing. If you go to our website, modelpoetry.com, you're going to see some of the amazing supermodels that follow us, rock stars that have endorsed us, super actresses that have endorsed us on camera. You're going to see, it's amazing. So whenever we're here, remember, everything you say, since it's just leaders, celebrities and leaders that we attract, remember whenever you're here that you might think, oh, I'm just saying something, funny, or I'm just saying, but you don't know who you're inspiring. You don't know who's listening in. You don't know who's being enlivened and encouraged by your words. So I'm so glad that you guys are here. Contrell says, Jesus loved all of us. Absolutely. And it is amazing. So let's bring it back then to this idea of, are you depressed? Because that is one of the most important. That is not one of the most important. That is the most important, Jesus, and knowing that he loves you. So it's interesting because, we have so many that sponsor our shows, our site, and we were reaching out to somebody in regards to sponsorship. And we said that we talk about this idea of depression, and they said, well, I don't know if they said basically like, well, you need to have a connection with God, or you need to know Jesus. That's really the only way you're going to deal with that depression. And that was amazing for somebody in that position, that they were basically in a corporate space to share something like that. So yeah, Natalie S. says, bless all of y'all. And yes, Contrell, Natalie S., you're just the kind of people we love having here. You guys are all so beautiful. Joaquin says 1, 2, 3. I love these little things that you're typing, the little positive symbols that you're typing, Joaquin. Any of the little positive things that you've typed, I love. And we always try to keep it positive here. I think you guys are so amazing. I think I like that H. I wonder what that means, Joaquin, that big H. Is that you saying hi? Is that you have such a creative mind, and I'm so glad that you're here. And Contrell is smiling. Okay, yeah, you guys. So that's really the most important point. Knowing Jesus, talking to him, just that is really what's going to heal, in my belief, everything that you're dealing with. So let me say hi to everyone again. Ooh, Natalie S. Those are some beautiful, vibrant hearts that you put in the chat. Kentrell, I love your smiling in the chat. Joe Quinn, I love your creativity. Oh, Natalie S. put a cross in the chat. Thank you. Natalie S. is laughing too. Animals have feelings too. You know, you guys, since we're here, I have shared, you know, these things when you're dealing with depression, some of the things, the ways in which you respond. And then I just gave you the most important, being connected to your loving creator, talking to Jesus about your troubles. So I want to hear from you guys. Let me ask you, just type a little something about something that made you smile unexpectedly recently. And one of the reasons I say that, oh, Kentrell says you are strong. Thank you, Kentrell. One of the reasons I say that is because, like I was saying earlier, there are challenges that can come about. But when you do have those moments that are wonderful and that are positive, try to really enjoy them. Natalie S. says, can we see your face? Well, some of you guys know me, so I love that Natalie S. is so curious. So we'll put a pin in that as well. That's another wonderful question. So let me ask you, Natalie S., if you feel like sharing, what is something that made you smile? Oh, okay, Natalie S. is quick. Natalie S. says, all of us make me smile. Oh, this is so heartwarming. You know, which brings us to something else that I want to add, because Kentrell said you are strong. Kentrell says all of us. Natalie S. says all of us make me smile. That's another thing when dealing with depression. You guys are an outpouring of positive things. When you are that way, I believe, now, of course, we have all the disclaimers. You have to, go to, you can go to the website to see. We have all the disclaimers. These are just our opinions. You can talk to professionals. You can, talk to your parents to make sure it's okay to be on the live if you're young. But in my belief, when you do these positive things, when you have this outpouring of good thoughts and energy, it is so bolstering, so positive, so enriching, so strengthening to your physiology, to your immune system, in my belief, in my opinion. So the fact that you guys are so at the ready with all of these positive things, like Kentrell just put a smile into the chat, that is something that is going to just help you and help you to get to your dreams, which is another point. And I know that you guys know this because you're so full of positivity. Even if you're having a challenge with your own dreams, try to encourage others, even as you're in pain, even as you cry, even as you think you're not going to be able to get there. Try to still encourage others. There may be some of you in the chat right now who are going through your own things, but look what you're doing. You're pouring out something positive, and that will return to you. Kentrell, I love all the happy faces. So beautiful. Natalie S., thank you for the hearts. So you guys, this also brings us to, all right, you guys, we are back. So that was my first experience with that kind of break in a live. Help others when they're in trouble. Oh, yes, Kentrell, yes. Natalie puts hearts in. Yeah, so you guys, even now, I don't know if you guys even noticed that there was a break in the live, but we're back. Anything, it's like the first thing I was saying about, I don't even know if I shared the first thing. The first thing I meant to tell you guys was, be suspicious. When something happens that's challenging to you, look at it from different sides. because that thing is actually meant to help you somehow. And I don't want to talk about big things that happen, but the normal challenges that you have in your day. Be suspicious, look at it and say, how is this actually meant to help me? This little break we just had in the live, it was just a few moments. But I saw a mechanism on the screen, and now I'd be more comfortable. If we're disconnected, I can get back to you guys. So everything helps. Now, Natalie S. says, give poor people money. Yes, I think it's sad sometimes when people, yes, you want to be mindful. Yes, you don't know what people are going to do with their money. But I don't think you can sit in judgment of what everybody does unless they're telling you they want to take that money for some kind of substance that's not, good, or they want to do something to themselves that's not good. You just be generous. Be generous and be kind, and don't, try not to judge them. So I love Natalie S.'s point. Give poor people money. Yes. You give, it's amazing how that abundance comes back to you. And don't worry about even it coming back to you. I mean, it will, in my belief, but don't even worry about that. It feels so good to do the right thing. So, I was talking about the sponsors. I noticed that you guys, when we talk about the early Owego Antique Center in Owego, New York, because the Finger Lakes, you guys, Owego, New York, Geneva, Ithaca, Syracuse, Auburn, Watkins Glen. I know that that's a particular part of our audience that really, really loves what we're doing. People who like natural and organic products really love our lives. To overcome depression. You guys are so amazing. Contrell, I like the little faces that you're putting in. Contrell says, okay. Contrell says, this is bad, but this is good. Okay. Oh, okay. So I guess smoking is bad, but eating an apple is good, and broccoli. Absolutely. I just made a delicious spinach with carrot in a saute, and had some chicken with it over some white rice. Absolutely delicious. And I really love, now if I had had some broccoli, that would have been, but I really enjoyed it. And just put in some nice spices, not too heavy, just absolutely delicious. So you guys also put in the chat, what are your favorite foods? I would love to hear. Denim is here. Denim, I'm so glad you're here. Denim says, hi, Model Poetry. I love your videos. Oh, Denim. I'm so grateful for you, Denim. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you enjoy the videos. I'm so glad. And these lives are a way that I can connect with you guys. Sometimes I'm not able to get back to the other places that you guys contact me or message me as quickly, but these lives are a way that I can connect with you immediately. So I'm so glad that you're here, Denim. You're absolutely wonderful. Contrell, thank you for I think that's Contrell enjoying some kind of food. So Contrell, maybe you can tell us what you ate today. I'm so glad that you're here, Contrell. So yeah, I love that you guys love the sponsors. I love that you guys love, and anytime you see a sponsor on our site or anywhere that you feel moved by, or if you're from the Finger Lakes, or if you get an idea about overcoming depression from the lives, let us know. When the lives are updated, comment in the chat, because right now we are including some of you guys in the chat on our website. And this is a website that we literally have many celebrities on camera saying that they love. So it's fun. It's a great community. It's expansive, but it's really us in a way too. Celebrities, leaders, those who are cultivating their minds to influence and help others. Natalie S., well, I'm so glad that you're here. So you guys, we are going to be coming to a close. Contrell, thank you for those cat faces. Denim says, yay, thank you. Natalie S., thank you for the heart. Yeah, you guys, so we are going to be coming to a close. Remember, when the live uploads, just put a comment after. on the actual upload, because we're going to be including some of you on the website. We already have a couple if you want to go see at modelpoetry.com. Natalie S., I'm so glad that you were here. Let me tell you, you have been absolutely wonderful. Contrell, you have been absolutely wonderful. Thank you for saying you love my videos. Thank you for the hearts. You guys are so supportive, so supportive. This is just such a great community. I'm so glad that you guys are here. So we're going to talk about more things, and I want to hear more of your thoughts. You guys were so vibrant tonight. So Denim says, okay, bye, have a good night. Yes. Thank you, Denim, for being here. Natalie S. Contrell, thank you so much. Denim, all of you that were a part of the live today, absolutely, absolutely, Joe Quinn. So glad that you're here. Natalie S., of course, Joe Quinn, Contrell, Taco. So glad that you guys were able to come to the live and be here, give your ideas, give your thoughts. So stay encouraged. Bonifacio Alcantar, thank you so much for coming. Arnold Schwarzenegger, so glad that you were here. Mike L., Coach D, 4208. Everyone, so glad that you're here. You're absolutely wonderful. I have some interesting topics for the next live. I love you guys so, so much. You are so amazing. Stay encouraged. No matter what's happening around you, stay encouraged. Know that if anybody is saying something negative about you, that it's not somebody in your life that loves you and that is critiquing you to make you better. If it's somebody that's just saying unkind things, remember, it's just because they see the beauty in you. That's all it is. So it should ironically make you smile and laugh when people say those things about you, because you are just blessed. And maybe they want to stop you from where you're going, but maybe when you get there, you'll be able to encourage them and actually help them. So thank you guys. I love you so much. You've been amazing. I'm going to go now. And I'm so glad that you were able to subscribe. That is wonderful. Joe Quinn said, Joe Quinn subscribed. And Contrell says, okay. And Contrell says, good night, everybody. Okay, bye. Have a good night, says Denim. And a heart from Natalie S. Okay, I love you guys so, so much. And we will see you next time. Thank you, guys.